Ashley with Pugs and Pearls, and today we're doing a nail polish review. Are you excited? I feel like I have a ton to do and I just haven't gotten around to my nail polish. I have so many random hauls that I need to get done, so keep tuned because they will be coming, I promise. But I'm really excited because today I have the Orly Melrose Spring 2016 collection, and fun fact, this is the first time I have bought a full size collection, all of them. And one of the reasons I did that was because I got this at transdesign.com, and I want to say I only spent like $20 on it, so I felt like it was justifiable. But ultimately I kept seeing everybody's reviews on this online, and I was only going to get one. I was going to get this really fun mint shade, which you guys know I have to have in every collection. If there's a mint shade, it's mine. But I kept watching these reviews and I'm just like, oh, I really like that color. The other green. Oh, I really like this really weird orange. Oh, I like this really weird like pinky like chrome or duochrome. So I ended up getting the whole collection. I was just like, I'm just gonna do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and review these individually for you and give you my thoughts and kind of sum up the whole collection. So if you wanna see, keep on watching. Okay guys, so let's do a close-up as we like to do. First one up over here is Beautifully Bizarre. This lovely mint green is Vintage. This next one is Trendy. This really weird purple glitter is called Feel the Funk. This next really nice green one is called Hip and Outlandish. And then this last really bright pinky coral is called Window Shopping. So we're gonna go ahead and get into each review. Okay guys, so first up, this is called Beautifully Bizarre, and I love this name. I love this polish. It's different and it is unique. This is a very pale pink, and then I really hope you can see, I know the lighting is not great today, but there is like a flash chrome of blue and green shimmer running through this really nice baby pink polish, and that's what makes this really unique. So let me show you a swatch. This is a 2-coater. Don't know if you're going to be able to see it, and again, you might just want to see this one in person, but it's got that slight blue-green running through it, which is, I love it. I think that's so cool. So this one I really like, and you can see that chrome flash. You just have to look closely, but this one is one of those that I know that I'm going to want to wear a lot just because it's so subtle, but it's still fun. So if you're like me and you have to be professional sometimes and you have to not wear fun colors, this is one of those, like, I feel like fun colors you can get away with because you have to look really closely, but you can see the fun blue-green going on in there. Okay, next up is my favorite mint green. This is in the shade Vintage, which I love the name. This is just a cream. It's a 2-coater. I just love shades like this. You guys, if you've ever been on my channel for any amount of time, you know that mint greens are my jam. I love all of them. I just love the different shades of mint green. I feel like it's a very fun spring type of color, and I can't get enough of them. So this is what this one looks like. Again, just a standard cream, but very pretty 2-coater. Okay guys, next up, this is one that I kept seeing on reviews that I really wanted, but everybody kept saying, oh, the formula is kind of not really great on this one, but the color and the shimmer in here to me is just really fun. This is called Trendy, and if you look up close, it is a light kind of peachy pink. It's not really coming off that bright on the camera, but it's much brighter in person, and if you look closely, there are little silver glitter chunks in there. And that's what kind of sets this one off as, to me, being a unique kind of shade with a fun little like chunky shimmer. Now the one thing I will say about this is it does come off a little bit, it's not textured, but it comes off a little clumpy, but it's also kind of a watery formula. So here's what it looks like once it's on the swatch wheel. It's that little pink with the silver shimmer. It's a 2-coater. But the shade, like, it's harder to see those silver glitters. Like, it's not as prominent as I thought it would be. So it comes off just a little bit, I don't know, not very smooth. I think a top coat would smooth it on out. But I do like the shade. It just didn't turn out as nice as I hoped it would because it looks really fun in the bottle. But the formula is kind of like, so on that. Now this next one, I originally was like, I don't want that shade. But then as I kept seeing the reviews again, I'm like, no, that's actually a really, really cool shade, or it could be a cool topper shade. So this is called Feel the Funk, and it's this like really cool purple. It's got a bunch of little micro glitters in there. It's also got some pink glitter, and it's got a purple micro shimmer as well. So it's just really, to me, fun. It's unique. And I want to say 2 to 3 coats on this because it's not quite opaque, but you can kind of see it has a purple base. It's got the holographic glitter going on, but you still can kind of see through this. So you could totally use this as a topper polish on another color. I actually topped it over Vintage, so you could kind of see what that looks like. I don't really know if I love how that one came out, but it just gives you an idea that it could be used as a 1-coat topper on something. But yeah, this one just was different. Like, it was totally out there, and I ended up liking it a lot more than I originally did when I first watched initial reviews of the collection. Okay, next up, another turquoise green cream. This one is called Hip and Outlandish, and it is a gorgeous 2-coater turquoise green cream, and I could not pass this one up either. I was like, yes, I will take it. I love my greens, I love my blues. This one was a pretty decent formula. I feel like it comes out satin, so it's not as shiny as the others, but it's kind of like a really nice shade, and if you want it more shiny, you could always put a top coat on it. And then guys, the last one is called Window Shopping, and it is a bright fuchsia pink, almost like a pink coral. And I don't know, like, I really liked this a lot more than I originally did. Again, I think my camera is not showing you how beautifully bright this is. This is another 2-coater formula. It has the same kind of formula as Hip and Outlandish, so it's got a satin look to it. But it's really bright, it's really vibrant. I think it's like a fiery kind of spring color. But if you guys take a look at the entire collection, I just think that these pastel pinks and mints and really light colors really go very nicely together. I feel like this is such a random kind of shade thrown in there, but I do like it. The only thing, you know, that didn't really work out was kind of trendy, even though I really like the color. I just don't necessarily love the formula. And then overall in the collection, I would say that there are a lot of watery formulas. While most of them are 2-coaters, you do have to be careful that you're not flooding your cuticle with these colors. So definitely take your time when applying them. They're not some of the most easiest to do, just in my experience. But if I had to go in and kind of pick like my top 2 favorites, it definitely would be Vintage, the mint cream, and then Beautifully Bizarre. I love these two. To me, these are very spring appropriate. I like the shade. I like how weird this one is, but fun. And then I love my mint. So those would be my picks if you're only going to get a few in this collection. But other than that, I really thought it was fun. I thought it was very spring appropriate, but I like it. Like, these colors, they all are very beautiful to me. And I just feel like the last two, these colors, the more satin ones, these to me kind of scream more summer than they do spring, but I still really, really enjoy them. So that is kind of my sum up of these. Again, affordable. Get them at Trans Design if you want to get the whole set for, I think, like 20, 25 bucks. But that's it, guys. Let me know what your favorite was in the comments below, and I will talk to you guys in the comments as well. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.